What's up, y'all? It's your boy eBay Fight Predictions in the building. If you're coming from Twitter, if you're coming from IG, I just sent all the links down below, or I guess all the notifications on there. There are links to my channel, though. Not links to my channel, links to my social media in the description box. You can follow that, like, comment, share the video. But let's get to it, man.
My
UFC,
channel, though. Not
my
links to my
bad.
channel, links to my social media in the description.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I guess I had it up there. But yeah, man, let's get to it, man. UFC Vegas 50, man. You guys can see my title. I wasn't too impressed with the main event. I told you guys, if Magomed Ankalaev doesn't have a breakout performance in the main event, don't ever in your fucking life disrespect Alexander Rakic. And that's what I said. I thought Drew Dober stole the show, but it is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, let's talk about the card, man. In terms of picks, man, I did all right. I think I went 9-4. Pretty sure I did 9-4. If I go look at Tapology, the biggest regret that I have on the card is, switching to what's her name, JJ, to Jillian Robertson. I think that's her name. Yeah, I really regret switching there, and that broke my heart, man. I did. Oh, actually, I did 10 of 14. Okay, so I did a lot better than I remembered. Yeah, I did 10 of 14. I had some bad calls, man, just some really dumb calls, but on the card. But yeah, overall on the whole card, I did pretty good. But yeah, man, it is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, man, a good card overall. I would say probably one of the better fight nights of the year. I think the main event kind of was like whatever. I kind of laughed at Ankalaev kissing the ground after Santos clipped his ass. But man, let's talk about the card. I wasn't able to see some fights. The only fights I weren't able to see is the Alex Pereira fight versus Bruno Silva and the Khalil Rountree fight versus Carl Roberson. But yeah, man, let's talk about the card though. And I wasn't able to see the card opener, Amza Murakana versus Tafan Nishkui, but I did see the highlight of him knocking him out. What a fucking knee. But I did start off the card by seeing Guido Canetti versus Chris Moutinho, man. Knocked him out standing, bro. That was wild. He fucking clipped his ass. Chris Moutinho should never be in a UFC octagon ever. That is insane, man. Guido Canetti is, I think, 40, 41, something like that. I was shocked to see that, and it was really, really like, damn, man. Sean O'Malley does not look good after that. And then, yeah, obviously, Cody Brundage versus Dalcha Lungbui. One of the fights I got wrong, man. I really thought Cody Brundage would lose. Basically what he did in there, man. I was like, he was getting hit in the face a lot. I thought he was losing the whole fight, in my humble opinion. I thought he was getting outclassed in there. But yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. I thought Dalcher really shot for a really dumb double leg and got caught in a guillotine, and it is what it is. And then Miranda Maverick, she's back. Back in the win column, and fucking submit Sabina Mazo. I felt bad for Glover to be in Sabina's corner, but it is what it is. Good win for Team Elevation. They got a W there. And yeah, man, I thought Maverick, her wrestling looked good. She looked like a well-rounded fighter. She was able to dominate her in a lot of areas. And yeah, it was a good victory and bounce back fight for since the Aaron Blanchfield loss. And then, dude, one of the guys that deserves some fucking credit, Damon Jackson, man. I used to make fun of Damon Jackson a lot because of that Ilya Taporia fight, right? I used to really, clown on him. But man, that guy, he's really been working hard. He's been really doing his thing, honestly. His last two fights, man, I didn't pick him against Charles Rosa, but I did pick him against Kamala Kirk. I didn't think he was going to finish Kirk on the ground. I thought Kirk was the better jiu-jitsu player, at least off his back. And he broke Kirk. He broke him in the stand-up, and he broke him in the ground. It's that dirty boxing. I thought he's not good on the feet, but he's acceptable. And it leads to he's just a really grimy gutter fighter. And I think Kirk was just a little too, I would say, classy for him, right? He's kind of like touch. You can just see he's a lot more technical than Damon, but Damon made it dirty. He made it hard for Kirk. He made him quit, which was crazy. I was shocked. But yeah, man, good win for Damon Jackson, man. Submitted him in the second round, the arm triangle. And then the next fight, one of the better fights on the prelims, man. Javid Bassarat versus Trevin Jones. Really dope fight. I mean, blonde Trevin Jones was undefeated. That guy had beat Tamir Valiev. I know a lot of people were trying to tell me, hey, man, go with Trevin Jones, but I stuck with my guns and I take Bassarat here. I think Bassarat is... He called out Guido Canetti. I heard that is shameful. You shouldn't be calling out Guido Canetti. But I did hear that what's it called? That he was what's the word? I'm sorry. I did hear about his Contender Series fight. And that's what I was gonna say. And I watched that and I was like, you know what? I don't think this kid's gonna be losing. But he looked really good. Defense, I don't know, but man, he puts on a lot of good pressure and he breaks his opponents with his pressure. I would like for him to keep his hands up, but he got close to getting hurt against Trevin Jones. But I thought we saw a better version of Trevin. I know that's 2 losses in a row for him, but you keep him there, man. Kid knocked out Tamir Valiev and knocked out Mario Batista. So it's like the kid has some type of talent. So you got to put him back in there. And then, yeah, JJ Aldridge versus Jillian Robertson. I know I picked JJ Aldridge in my video, but I ended up switching. You can see in the comments, I picked the Jillian Robertson. Everyone was just, oh, man. People were just like on me saying, no, Jillian's going to win this no matter what. And they fucking tricked me into picking her, switching up. And that's why I hate switching my picks. Every time I switch my picks, I get them wrong. I should have stick with JJ. She had better takedown defense and her boxing was better. And that's basically how she won the fight. She just was the more composed fighter. She ended up winning the fight there. And then, yeah, man. And then I think fight of the night of the prelims, Matthew Sullinsberg versus AJ Fletcher, man. That was a fucking scrap, man. I thought AJ won the first round, but I feel a lot of people that hedged a lot of their bets on Mr. AJ. And I told people, man, Matthew Sullinsberg is a fucking dog, man. He went to war with Colin Williams. Some of y'all might know him as Chaos Williams, but I call him Colin by his government name. But Matthew Sullinsberger is fucking underrated, man. He is a good fighter. He's gritty. He's tough. He doesn't give a fuck. And what he was able to do on top with the wrestling, he's just able to dominate in those positions. And he won that fight. And I was really, really impressed with Matthew Sullinsberger. And to really gut it out like that in that third round was really, really impressive. And I was really impressed by that. And then next up, Alex Pereira. So I didn't see this, but I did hear about it. I heard that I guess he went to a decision and it was a bad performance by him. And I guess Bruno Silva kind of pushed him. And I guess he got caught with a nasty left hook. But I just didn't see it personally. But I mean, I got the pick right, but I just thought he was going to knock out Bruno Silva. So I don't know. Maybe Bruno Silva's a lot better than what I thought. And maybe Alex Pereira is not as good as what I thought. I don't know. But I haven't seen the fight, though. I will check it out. Drew Dober versus Terrence McKinney, man. Fucking Drew Dober is the fucking man. I like Terrence McKinney. Terrence McKinney's a good kid, but a lot of people are hyping him up. And, I told y'all, Drew Dober is the fucking man. He is a top 15 lightweight. Lower on the 15 side, but, man, the kid is fucking solid. Oh my God, he's tough as nails. He has knockout power in his hands, and he can fucking start you. I was so impressed with what's his face with Drew Dober, man. He looked amazing in there, man. I mean, he got caught, he got clipped, but it was on a short notice fight. McKinney impressed me. Yeah, he did. You live? Yes, sir. Of course, I'm doing all my recaps live. Yeah, I just get him out. But I mean, Drew Dober was such a. I mean, everyone acted like he wasn't a former top 15 lightweight. They acted like McKinney was this kid, like from fucking Jesus Christ, right? Like the guy got fucking knocked out by Sean Woodson. He's nothing. Like I don't hate the kid. He works with Chiesa. Don't get it twisted. I like the kid, but like people were overhyping him and stuff like that. And I told y'all, Drew Dober, you have to pick him not only just to win the fight, but by finish. No matter what, Drew Dober's tougher than him. He has, in my humble opinion, he has better wrestling than him, and he showed that. And also, he's been there before. He has experience. McKinney literally backfisted into it. I know it was crazy. He hurt him. He had him dead to rights, and McKinney has nothing to be ashamed of. But Dober ain't no hoe. I'm telling y'all that now. Dober. Like, don't forget, man, Dober fought Nassar Hashcroft. And if you remember who Nassar Hashcroft was, like, 2 years ago? He was that guy, Mini Kelvin. He was knocking everyone out. They thought this and that. And then Drew Dober comes out the woodworks as one of the bigger underdogs on the card, the Conor Cerrone card, and fucking sent Nasrat from here to all the way over fucking there, right? He sent him right back to fucking Germany and fucking took his jaw with him, right? So don't come at Drew Dober sideways. I know Drew lost to Makhachev, but like that's you know, it doesn't matter. You don't have to bring up Makhachev when you talk about Drew Dober. Drew Dober is one hell of a fucking fighter. You appreciate him. I'm not saying Dober is going to be a fucking champion, but he's a fun fighter to watch, and you appreciate that. You appreciate the amount of times that Dober can compete. But yeah, man, I was so fucking impressed. And then Khalil Roundtree versus Carl Roberson. I didn't actually get to watch this fight. I just saw the highlights of Carl Roberson quitting like a bitch. I mean, I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. Carl Roberson, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, I picked Carl, so I live with that. But is Chandler a better version of Dober? Kinda, yeah. I could see that. I could see that. Chandler's like really like good knockout power and can wrestle. I feel like Chandler hasn't shown that. And when he fights Tony Ferguson, I mean, Chandler, I'm telling y'all, he will be back in the hype after he fucking sends fucking Tony Ferguson 12 feet under and put the last nail in the coffin of Tony Ferguson's career. But what was I talking about? I was talking about fucking Carl Roberson, man. How do you let Khalil Roundtree beat you? You're a former Glory kickboxer, bro. I didn't see the fight. I just saw the finish, and then he fucking kicks him. That was so shameful. That was so shameful. And police coming from Marlin. You know, as an officer of MMA Bum Police, I'm taking the night off. I don't want to really do some arrests today. I feel like I'm gonna chill out. If you guys want to arrest, I mean, we're gonna have to need a vote. We're gonna need a vote. Fuego and SSG got a vote, but I'm good. I'm voting no. I'm gonna leave Marlon alone, man. But Tony Time, bitches. But man, since we spoke of the devil, oh no, actually Sadiq Yusuf. I saw the Sadiq Yusuf fight. I thought Sadiq looked all right. Thank God he beat Alex Caceres. If Alex Caceres beat Sadiq Yusuf, I don't know what the fuck I would do. I would have lost my life, right? I would have lost my fucking life, man. But thank God, thank God Sadiq won. It wasn't really anything impressive, but at least he won. But let's talk about Marlon. He's the talk of the chat. Marlon should retire. Marlon versus Garbrandt. I like that fight. Corrupt police, no arresting Moraes. I'm not arresting him. I'm not gonna do it. I like Marlon, man. You know, the thing about Marlon, I didn't like him when he fought Cejudo. I was really like, who the fuck is this? Like, who does he think he is? Right? He's all arrogant and stuff like that, thinking that he's gonna knock out Cejudo. And then he had that controversial fight with Jose Aldo. I thought he lost that. And then the Corey Sandhagen fight, I really wanted Corey to murder him. But after that Rob Font fight, I really started to feel bad for him. I really started rooting for him, and I became actually a fan of him. I really wanted to see him win. That's all I wanted to just see him win. And then, you know, obviously he has the Merab fight and he has that flash, right? He gives you hope. You're like, okay, he can build off of this. He fights Song Yadong, and Song was just better, man. That uppercut was clean, man. I'm not going to discredit Song right here. He fucking knocked him out. He was just better than him in that moment. I think he's just a better fighter than Marlon. I don't know what Marlon should do. I really thought Marlon training with Tiger Muay Thai and training with Peter Yan's boxing coach, I really thought he was going to come back, man, y'all. I really thought Marlon was going to give us – I didn't think he was going to make a resurgence back to the top 5, but just a win. Just one win. But, man, he almost beat Merab. He would have made me look like Mystic Matt. He's had a hard time, in my opinion. The ref should have stopped the Merab fight, too. Many unanswered shots, I know. But I don't think they cut Marlon. I think, you know, Ed told me this, you know, he's going to fight probably Sean O'Malley. I hope he can bring something out for Sean, man. I really do, man. One last run. I just want to see him win. That's it. I'm not asking for him to fucking go out there and be the next champ. I just want to see the guy win. And it's just really sad to see Marlon go out like that. Tiger Boy. No, Moraes took off his gloves. You think I don't know, man. He might. Tiger Muay Thai prodigy gets smoked. Watch when Cheater like, oh man, Cheater Yan loses as well. They gonna feed Moraes to Yanez. Watch. Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I'm done being sad about the Marlon Moraes fight. But let's talk about the main event. I want to get this off my chest. I said it in my breakdown video since Ed likes to bring that up. I said I picked Magomed Ankalaev by second round submission. But if you actually listened to the video and you have something called ears, you would know that I said if he does not finish Thiago Santos, he is not better than Alexander Rakic. Do not ever disrespect Alexander Rakic. And right now, what I just saw, Magomed Ankalaev is official undercover bum, and we are on the watch for him because I'm suspecting he's going to lose his next fight. I don't think he is anywhere near championship material. He got dropped bad against Thiago Santos, a guy with no knees, a guy who's I think 38 years old. Thiago, I mean, he almost had him. Some people had it 2-2 going into the fifth round. I thought if Ankalaev would have wrestled, maybe he could have finished the fight, but he didn't even try to wrestle. And maybe he just couldn't. Maybe he was just too scared. But yeah, Ankalaev sleeping. But yeah, it's crazy because all you guys fucking hated on Rakic when he fucking outclassed Thiago Santos, right? But then when fucking what's his face, Magomed Ankalaev is running through the ranks, dark horse, dark horse, dark horse, right? Y'all tell me Ankalaev is gonna be the next champ, and he's going out there fucking going life and death with a no knees. Thiago Santos, like, come on now, that's fucking insane. Glover will brutalize Yuri, and then Rakic will beat Glover, and then Rakic will make Ankalaev his wife. Yes, sir, I like that. Ankalaev looks like a bird, man. 2-2 going into the fifth. Exactly, like. The guy's a fucking cliff dweller if I've ever fucking seen one. Like, dude, that cliff dweller ain't getting no belt, man. I'm telling you, man. I know a lot of people love Ant, or I don't know what they call him. They like to whatever the nickname they want to give him. But Ankalaev ain't the one, bro. He ain't the one, man. He ain't the one, bro. He got exposed today. He got exposed bad time. I don't know what his chin is like. Like Paul Craig son that dude, man. Paul Craig had that dude quit in the last 30 seconds of their fight, man. Ankalaev is trash. Ankalaev is trash. I'm going to say it right now. Don't ever disrespect Rakic. When Rakic is done with journeyman Jan Blachowicz, if you don't know who I'm talking about, that is your next fucking champ. Just get used to it. Get used to it. Not going to lie, I overrated Ank. Might have judged him too soon. I admit that. Exactly. Like, everyone was acting like fucking Ankalaev was something special. And I told you, if he did not finish Santos, he's not special. Ankalaev would have gotten KO stiff by Kudalaba if it weren't for that stupid ref. Don't at me because y'all know. Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you, Angelo Class. I'm there with you. I'm with you. He looked awful tonight. God awful. But yeah, man, it is what it is at the end of the day. Not gonna lie, I think Smith could be Ankalaev. Okay, all right. Hey, yo, hey, chill out. Hey, let's not go too far. I said he was trash, but I didn't say he was beyond trash. Like, let's chill out. It was the kick KO. I know, yeah. I mean, over Dolce, but I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is at the end of the day. In terms of the card, it was a good card though. I mean, the main event kind of ruined it, but it was a good card. Good card, fun card, a lot of knockouts, a lot of finishes. I mean, a lot of finishes. No love for fucks. If you don't know about this channel, go look it up, Angelo Kaz. I have a lot of hate for Mr. Anthony Smith. Actually, I shouldn't say hate. I have a big dislike for Anthony Smith. Leave my boy Smith alone, bro. His time will come. Hopefully, him and Reyes fight. That's the fight I think I want to see. But yeah, man, let's get to the matchmaking part of the recap. I already did the grading part. I gave the show like a 10 out of 8. I really enjoyed it. I kind of missed some fights. I wanted to ask y'all how y'all feel about the Alex Pereira fight since y'all here in the chat. I didn't see it. So I heard he had like a so-so performance against Bruno Silva, but he got it done. So I think that's what matters. But in terms of the matchmaking, portion of this card, the guys that I see, so Magomed, let's look. All right, let's look at the rankings. Official rankings. Rankings. So let's look. I would say Magomed Ankalaev. I mean, he was number 6, and he's fighting Santos as number 5. He's gonna go up in the rankings as number 5. He might fight Smith. Yeah, that might be the fight. I was saying maybe he could fight the loser of Jan and Rakic when they rebooked that, or maybe the loser of Glover or Yuri. I could see that. Rashad sleeping. Oh yeah, I forgot you hate Reyes. I know I hate him. I hate them both, but Reyes, I'll take the lesser two evils. I'll take Reyes over Smith. I really have a big disdain for Smith, man. But yeah, yeah, I see. Yeah, I like that. Smith versus Ankalaev. I think that's the fight to make. I think Smith needs to fight a legitimate guy, and I think and Ankalaev beat the guy that Smith lost to. You know, Santos finished Smith, so that's the fight to make. For Marlon Moraes, I think I've said it before. Maybe he should fight. Maybe he could do him and Assunção in a trilogy. Marlon versus Assunção in a trilogy. I wouldn't mind it, but probably Marlon versus Sean O'Malley. Ankalaev took out Kudalaba and Vulcan. Fallen soldiers will not be forgotten. We need Rakic to take care of that owl-looking fool. That's funny. But yeah, Marlon versus Sean O'Malley, and then maybe you could do Song Yudong versus Ricky Simone. For the love of God, don't do Song Yudong versus Frankie Edgar, bro. For the love of God, don't do that. Pedro Munoz, I think probably Pedro Dominic Cruz, but I don't think Dominic's gonna fight anyone young. Yeah, Pedro Munoz versus Song. I think that's the fight. I think Song probably beats him. But yeah. Marlon needs a W. Maybe fight Angela Hill. Imagine Angela fucking sparks him. That'd be fucking crazy. And then Sadiq Youssef, my last guy that I'm gonna be booking for. I think Shane Burgos. I want to see him fight Shane Burgos. I think Shane beats him. He didn't look special today. I think if Shane fought Caceres, I think Shane finishes Caceres. Yeah, man. Song versus Munoz is a dog fight. Fight of the night for sure. Yeah, exactly. That's a great fight. And then yeah, performance of the night. My guess probably gonna go to Song, maybe Khalil Rountree. Fight of the night has to go to Drew Dober. Anyone else? I mean, there were some good finishes. Maybe give some money to Azmat Murakana for that knee. That knee was fucking killer. And maybe give some money to Damon Jackson. That would be nice. But yeah, man, fun card. Drew Dober killed it. The finishes were nuts. That uppercut was clean by Song, though. That uppercut was clean, man. That was clean. But yeah, man, enjoyed the card. Any questions? Where's Casey Kenny? I ain't heard of him since he smashed Meg. Hey, he ain't touched Megan. He said Megan was ugly. Hey, don't disrespect Casey Kenny like that. Casey Kenny got standards. But any questions though? I'm pretty much out here. Oh, Burgos is built different. He has that killer mentality that Sadiq lacks. Yeah, big facts. But I'm finna be out of here, y'all. Any questions? I'll answer them real quick, maybe like in 5 minutes or whatever. But pretty much, I think I'm done with the recap. I think I talked about everything I need to talk. Giga versus Mitchell, Topuria versus Evloev, Burgos versus Sadiq. Let's get this division moving. Yeah, I think Mitchell could beat the Georgian taxi driver and Giga Chikadze. I think Topuria. I know everyone's gonna get mad at me because they love Movsar Evloev, but I think Topuria stops Movsar, and I think Burgos stops Sadiq. Okay, wait, hold up. Hefe, will you shave your beard if Chandler loses to Tony? Okay, I'm not shaving my eye. I'm not shaving my eyebrows. But I'll work with you here. That's a fair bet. Okay, but we got to make it fair though. If I shave my beard, right, you got to change your profile pic or your name to. I think if Tony gets knocked out, you got to change it to Tony's dead body if Chandler KOs him, or you got to change your name from Angelo Kaz if you can do it. I don't know if you can do it, or I think it's like it has to be with your Gmail, right? Someone calling me. Hold up. Can I call you later? Yeah. You got to change it to Tony Ferguson fucking sucks. Something like that, or Tony is a bum. Something like that. You got to change it to that. If you do that, then we got a deal. We got a deal. I don't know if you can do that with those names, but you could change. Okay. Hold on. I gotta hold up. No. We don't have to do it. You want to put my beard on the line, you better put your fucking Tony fandom in the line. Hey, these beard gets the females, man. You would be taking my females if if I shaved it. But Dan losing next week in your dreams, Mr. Ed. Fuck it, deal. Okay, all right, deal. Let's go. I'll shave it. I am not scared to shave it. I've shaved it before, but yeah, it is what it is. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I think that's it for me, y'all. We have a little rivalry going on. Angelo Kaz, eBay going at it. The battle of Tony Ferguson's fucking fandom and my beard. But yeah, that was it for the show and the recap. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share the video if you're new. Subscribe. Obviously, I said subscribe. Follow my Instagram and my Twitter. All the links will be down below in the description box. Love y'all and goodbye. I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the little live recap. See y'all and goodbye.